Hi, third grade. I decided to just make this video really quick to show you how to make a Schoolnet test for a literacy test without. And there's Sarah trying to talk to me because she thinks I'm trying to talk to her, but I'm not. Alright, so my problem with Schoolnet originally was that I was trying to get a literacy test, but I would end up with a mile-long passage with only one question, but that's not very helpful. So Shanae finally showed me how to avoid this problem. Oh, that's interesting. Alright. Good God. Is this like a joke? Okay, so once you get through that, and you're in to Schoolnet, then all you have to do is come up here to assessment, and instead of saying create or something like that, click this button right here that says find an item, passage, or rubric. This is your magical friend. You can find by item, which is going to be test questions, or you can find by passages. I prefer to search by passages. So I click passages and then I click standards. So we recently have been doing text structure, theme, main idea, things like that. So I come down here and I make sure to change the grade, otherwise you'll be in kindergarten. It's not very helpful. And change to reading. Alright, so I can either do by literature or I can do by informational text. We hit hard in informational text, although lately we've been hitting hard in theme. So I can come down here. And look right here, RL 4.2, determine a theme of a story. Yay! And magically it's going to put it up here for me, and I can review these 56 passages. So now I have all of these things, but I don't have to click on them. I can kind of do a quick scan over here. This one has 22 questions. That one's not going to be very helpful though, because that was our benchmark. So I'm going to scroll until I see one that sounds interesting. 14 items. That seems pretty good. So if I scroll down to the bottom, I can see what the items are, and here I can see that all of them are actually multiple choice, which is pretty amazing. So let's see what they are. So I can see what types of questions they are, scrolling down, and then if I actually really like it, then I come right here and click Add Passage and Selected Items to Test. Don't worry about any of this. Click here. Now you can name it. I honestly don't even remember what the name of it was. Great. So I would normally give it the name and then in parentheses I do the skill that I was searching for, but I can't remember the name of it. That's okay. We'll call it example with theme. Alrighty. Now I click generate test and it's going to make it for me. And then again scroll all the way to the bottom and click return to test detail. Now you have these options. Now I can download it, which is what I do because I like to save it to my Google Drive, or I can click ready to schedule. So I'm going to go ahead and download these so I can put them onto my Google Drive. But if you wanted to schedule it, you could click ready to schedule. Click schedule. And now you can enter your date, so on and so forth. This will be the code required for my students to take the test. It's okay if I don't write this down at this point because once I make it past this screen, it will put that code right above the passage. And if you can't find that later, I can show that to you too. I actually don't want to give this to my kids yet, so I'm going to hit cancel. But I can always come back and schedule it again. It will actually save this test into my test bank. I hope that this was helpful. I'm sure there's something I didn't explain very well, so if you still have questions, I'd be happy to help you.